So how's it been sleeping on the Tempur-Pedic ProBreeze mattress for almost a full year now? I'm going to talk about that in today's video. Hey, how's it going? This is Owen. I'm a CNET, and I have been sleeping on this mattress from Tempur-Pedic for nearly a full year, and I just wanted to share my thoughts on the sleeping experience because there's a lot that goes into it. I'm going to cover why we chose the Tempur-Pedic ProBreeze mattress over many other options. I'm going to cover how I've actually been enjoying sleeping on a memory foam mattress. I'm going to cover the temperature regulation, which is a huge selling point of the ProBreeze mattress, and if I'm going to keep it or not. There's going to be a lot more information down below in the description about the ProBreeze mattress and all the beds from Tempur-Pedic if you want to check it out. And if you find this video helpful or interesting, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. But let's just get into it first off by covering why I decided to choose the Tempur-Pedic ProBreeze mattress in the first place, because we have a lot of options available at the office to take home. So on the purple mattress I slept on for a very long time, that bed is not the best at isolating cross mattress motion, and my sleeping partner was having a very hard time waking up in the middle of the night when I tossed and turned. So we decided if we're gonna try out a new mattress, we should just go with the best of the best when it comes to motion isolation, and that is Tempur-Pedic. Of the Tempur-Pedic mattresses we had available at the office, the ProBreeze mattress was the only one that was an all foam model. All the other ones use coils, and while the coil versions of the Tempur-Pedic mattresses do an amazing job at isolating motion, the foam version is just gonna do a little bit better. And again, we just decided if we want the best motion isolation, let's just try it out. For me, motion isolation was a huge factor because I am fortunately a very heavy sleeper. I pretty much never wake up in the middle of the night when my partner does anything. But I'm happy to report that my sleeping partner has had some excellent results on the Tempur-Pedic ProBreeze. Pretty much never wakes up in the middle of the night when I toss and turn, and there's actually two reasons for that. One I'll get into in a second, but this just has some of the best performing motion isolation we've ever tested. And I will admit, when we first landed on this mattress, I wasn't all that excited about it because having tested mattresses for over 6 years at this point, I was never a fan of a traditional memory foam feel like you find on this mattress. When you press down on it, it is very slow to respond, and it's not really good for combination sleepers, and I consider myself pretty much a combination sleeper. So going from an ultra responsive mattress that really moves with you like the purple mattress I slept on to virtually its exact opposite was not something I was thrilled with. It took a little bit of time for me to adjust to sleeping on the Tempur-Pedic mattress, but after a little while, I found that I grew to love this dense memory foam feel, which I found very surprising. The other reason my partner never wakes up when I toss and turn is that I don't toss and turn very much at all on this mattress. I am a primary side sleeper. I normally fall asleep right on my left shoulder, and more times than not, I will wake up in the exact same spot that I remember falling asleep in, which I think is pretty remarkable. This Garmin watch that I wear tracks all my sleep stats, and one thing it does track is how often you move around at night. They call it their restless moments. And whenever I check my sleep scores, I have very few restless moments, very little awake time, and I think that is in large part due to the memory foam feel on this mattress because it doesn't really move with you at all, and when you really nestle into a sleeping position, you really just want to stay there. So if you've been hesitant about a memory foam mattress in the past, maybe you'll have a similar experience to me where you try out a memory foam bed and you grow to like it really fast. One thing that I was really excited about taking home the Tempur-Pedic mattress was the temperature regulation on this bed. This is one of the two mattresses in the Breeze collection from Tempur-Pedic, which boasts super nice cooling features. Will this mattress keep you super cool during the hottest months of the summer with no working air conditioning? Not really, but there is a noticeable difference sleeping on this mattress when it comes to temperature regulation than other beds I've tried, even the purple, which is a really good mattress for that purpose. So even sitting on the mattress right now, it is very cool to the touch, and you can actually feel it through sheets, which is pretty impressive, and this is among some of the top cooling beds we've ever tested. Many mattress brands will talk about their bed's cooling features, but not that many of them we rate as active cooling, and this is definitely one of the best. So if you're a hot sleeper, I think this is a really nice option for you. And one thing that I think is really nice about this cover is that it's actually removable. So in the winter months, we generally keep the thermostat kind of low to try and save on energy and just bundle up. So we really didn't want a cooling cover at the time, and you can just unzip this and really blunt that cooling factor, and then when it gets warm again, you just zip it right back on. When it comes to firmness, this mattress is a flat medium on our firmness scale, so it should work pretty well for all sleeper types, back, stomach side, and combination. And as a primary side sleeper who's a little bit heavier, I found this firmness profile to be exactly what I needed. I could probably stand to sleep on a mattress a little bit softer than this and maybe be slightly more comfortable, but the medium works really well for me. And my partner, who's more of a combination stomach and side, finds this firmness profile to be really nice as well. If you want something softer or firmer in the Breeze collection, you'll have to spend up for the Luxe Breeze because the ProBreeze only comes in the medium and the medium hybrid, and those two are virtually the same. I already mentioned the motion isolation on this mattress being excellent, one of the best we've ever tested. And the other big factor for couples is edge support, and I found the edge support on this thing to be pretty much fine. I've tested other mattresses with much stronger edge support. I was expecting the edge support to be a little iffy just because the foam goes all the way and there's really nothing to really beef up the edge support on this bed, but it's not something I've had an issue with. And we do have a cat who likes to sleep in bed with us who might, push me a little bit toward the edge. Haven't had any issues, although it's not as strong as some other beds we've tested. And then the last thing I want to talk about is the big elephant in the room when it comes to this particular mattress and the Luxe Breeze mattress from Tempur-Pedic, is that it is very expensive, among the most expensive beds we've ever tested. This mattress retails for about $4,600 before any discounts, and they usually only offer discounts around major holidays. That is going to be pretty far out of most people's price ranges, and it would certainly be out of my price range if I didn't test mattresses for a living. If you do have that kind of money to spend on a mattress and you've liked everything I've said so far, I think you'll probably really enjoy this mattress. I think it's fantastic. I don't really want to give it back. Which leads me to the question, will I actually keep this mattress? And the answer is TBD. I probably will end up keeping this for a few more months, but considering I am a professional mattress tester, I should be swapping out my mattresses pretty regularly. Not as often as my colleagues Dylan and Allie do, but I think it's really nice to be able to take home some of my favorite mattresses we get, to really put a mattress through its paces and have a long-term sleeping experience that you all can learn from. So the long story short is I've really enjoyed sleeping on the Tempur-Pedic ProBreeze for almost a full year. My partner has too. But let me know what mattress you would like me to test for the next year. I'd be really curious to see. And if you found this video helpful or interesting, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate it. It helps us out quite a bit. Again, there's a lot of stuff to help you out with your online mattress search down below in the description, so be sure to check it out. But that's going to do it for me. This is Owen with CNET, and I'll see you in the next one.